Okay, so Love is Dead intro bit. I'm going to play it semi-normal speed to begin with so you can kind of remember how it goes and you can kind of watch it from there. So. Anyway. Kind of stumbled on that. I'm playing through my shitty crate mini amp right now because I got space for it. So to start with, everything's divided up by 2E, so you'll have, and if you are playing with a band, what I usually get the bass or the other guitar to do is just something to the effect of, so if you have anybody else playing with you, I suggest that, because if you're trying to play the same riff that I'm doing here, it sounds really weird. Anyway, okay, so the first notes, obviously the E's, and then you just go, I'm going to try to speak in tab here, on your 5th string, or your, what would normally be your open A. Oh, I should say that I am tuned to E flat standard, so everything is one step down, so it's E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and then E flat. So if you want to be in tune with the album, that's what we tune to. Anyway, okay, so it goes. So you're just going 0, 0 on the 6, and then so 2, 3 on the 5th string, and then down to 2 on your 4th string, and then do a pull off. So now we're on to the 2nd bit. So we got the first little. So now we're going to get to the. So, first bit, like we said. Second bit is 2 E's again, and then. So, I'm doing 5 on your A, 3, holding that for a second, 5 on the E, and then I hit the E one more time as I'm coming off of it. So, and then the first bit again is the 3rd bit, so the 1st and 3rd are the same. So you got, and then you just hit a G chord, power chord. I'll do it one more time slow. And then at speed. And then you repeat that phrase again, except on the 2nd time around you won't be holding down the G. That's when you do the climb down bit, which we'll go over next here. So let me play the full phrasing. We go to the what's going to be the verse. Okay, so that climb down bit, you start down here on your B string, sorry, G string. So you're doing a series of pull-offs, and then I come down. So you're going 2 all the way down until you get to the A string, and then the last one you actually hit a G up here. So it's pretty easy walk down. You don't even really have to pick to hit the G again. Actually, I guess I don't have to pick at all. See, watch. No picking it. So, use your pull-offs to do everything. Okay. Full thing slow. I apologize now if the guitar angle's weird. Let me do a quick review real fast so that try to see if I can get my fingers out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so first bit, 2 E's. So 2, 3, 2, 0. And then second bit. 5, 3, 5, 0. So So stay on your 2, pull off all the way down till you get to the last string, and then do 3. Slow. Alright, so that's the intro, full speed. And then for the first 2 times, well, first part you go into a verse, there's a little E bit that is just like, and then right towards the end is when you catch that G. So kind of, when you go after the first time around, you kind of catch that G on kind of the upbeat, so to speak. So you're kind of catching it right there at the end of the bar, and then you're just obviously going to the F. That follows. That's what I'm singing over the whole time in the verse. So. The chorus is the same thing as the intro, so love is dead. So after the first chorus, we go straight back into that E thing again. So same, basically repeat what you just did. Now after the second chorus is where we change it a bit, because we're about to go into the bridge. So after the second chorus, when you get to the end of it, the climb down bit, you're going to hit a B chord. So going into it, I'm going to play the chorus into that so you can kind of hear the transition. So starting from the beginning of the second chorus. That's the bridge, which we'll go into in a second. Okay, so all it is just B. Just I wanna be so close to you. So I'm just hitting E and then pulling off 1 and 3 on the E string. And then that's when we slide into the bridge. So the bridge goes from that B to, goes up to C, then to D. So you're going C to D, and then basically you're repeating that same thing on the E string. So then you go, sorry, I'm not talking in tabs. So you go 3 to 5. I usually slide down the string and then go 3 to 5 again, but on the E string, and then straight down to the E. So straight down to 0 on your E string, obviously 2 on there, simple E chord. The last one you don't do the G and the A, so the last one you just go straight down to that, so you're skipping that bit on the 4th one. So one more time from the guitar's turned down. the bass comes in, but what we're about to play is the same thing the bass is playing. The bass just starts playing it first. You're basically doing something similar to what I just did, but we're picking just single notes. So it goes. So all that's the same. So 3 to 5 again. So you got that part. So you go. And now we change it up and we go down to 2 and 3. So. That? Alright, so 3, 5, 3, back down to 3, down to 2, 3, 2, and 0. Just like before, the second time around you hit the E. You don't do that. So. Live, we do it a little bit different than on the album. Live, it just depends how long we go on this, depends on the crowd. If the crowd's really into it, I'll try to keep them going for a little bit, or if we're running short in the set, I will play this bit a hair longer, a few more bars. The way the drummer knows how to cue off of me is when I do the "you kill me," I'll do the me, I'll hold it out longer, so I'll go "you kill me," like really loud. Most of the time I'll turn around and look at the drummer too, in case he can't hear me that well. And that tells him we're going back into the chorus. But on the album, it's however many times. I do mix it up a little bit. Sometimes I'll mute the E string whenever I'm coming down off of it. So gives it a nice chunky sound, especially if you're second guitar playing. At the end, I do it all the same thing in power chords. So when you hear it sound more full on the album, that's what I'm doing. Is so you just hold out that. It's a 4 count for the drums to come back in, and I usually do a pick slide or something so he knows it's coming when we do it live, but it's 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So basically you've got everything on there now. That goes into the main riff again. And then second chorus, just like the other chorus, we do that B. And all we do is just keep hitting those pull-offs at the end until the drum swells up and we know it's coming. So at the end it's... Alright, so quick playthrough, all the riffs. I'm just going to do mini bars of each one so you kind of got an idea of the full song, and then obviously you've got the album if you need to listen to it. So. can't wait to hear your version of it.